What's going on, everyone? Juicebags here, and welcome back to the channel. This is a game that I've been keeping my eye on over the course of development over the last several years. I have put out a couple of different Tower Defense Tuesdays on this one, and this is, of course, Alien 911 from Kicksum Entertainment. Alien 911 is now available in early access on Steam. For anyone that wants to play, you can hop into Steam and check it out. Now, the normal retail price of Alien 911 is $17.99. However, right now and through September 8th, it is on sale on Steam for $14.75. So if you're a fan of Orcs Must Die, of Dungeon Defenders, of Sanctum, and if you're watching this channel, I know that you are, Alien 911 might be one that you want to check out. Now, Kicksum Entertainment was kind enough to give me a copy of the game to review and sponsor this video, and let's check it out in early access here on Steam. Now, as you pop into Alien 911, you will have multiple maps to play through of 4 separate planets. You do all this answering alien distress calls, so we are here to save the aliens, and you can do so on one of 4 different characters. You've got the Marine, an all-around balanced warrior, a broad mix of weapons and towers, make this hero a great class for varied tactics depending on the mission. Then we've got the Gadgeteer, a cyborg technophile alpha geek. She has some of the most advanced technologies in the game. All of that power comes with a price of high power usage, so she needs to constantly monitor her energy levels. The Shock Trooper. Now, these last 2 heroes I haven't seen yet. I'm anxious to check them out. The Shock Trooper is a brute force killing machine. He's a bit slow and lumbering, but since he likes to jump into the thick of battle and take on his enemies up close, his relative lack of dexterity doesn't slow down his lethality. And then last but not least, the Xenologist, coming from a distant world and possessing the ability to summon organic towers. Xeno tactics and strategies are distinctly different from the humans on the team. Now, it is completely different. I want to play the Shock Trooper so bad, but for the course of this video, and since I have not seen either of these 2 heroes yet, I'm going to check out the Xenologist, and I have created one which has lovingly been named the Dryad. So taking a look through the Xenologist here, you've got, this is obviously our map screen, you've got stats. So as you level up, you can apply stats in various areas, your strength level being your max health, your damage resistance, and your recovery, your wealth, how much cash you start with and how much you earn, your energy level from your caps, your rejuvenation and your recovery, and then straight up raw power of your weapons and towers. Now, you guys all know me. I am a huge fan of the tower defense aspect of action defense games, and I pumped all of my points so far directly into tower damage to get a 25% damage boost on all of my towers. Now, taking a look through the equipment, we've got towers, the Ivy Wall, the Dread Siren, slow to fire but unleashes powerful area of effect damage. The Death Stalk, powerful and accurate firing. Each stalk can target a separate enemy. Now, it's meaning each one of the sides, so this is actually a 2-target defense. We've got a Spore Field, which detonates on contact and unleashes mind-bending mist that will cause enemies to attack each other. And then the Mindbender Tree. Place these trees in pairs to create a wall of Mindbender mist that will cause enemies to attack each other. We've got the Reaper, swallows enemies whole. Digestion takes some time, of course. And then what I have yet to unlock, but I am anxious to check out, the Harpoon Tree. What more needs to be said? Sends a shower of poisonous barbs in every direction. Now, this is the towers here, and it's got its own set of upgrade points that you earn as you level up. You've also got weapons. I've got a few different weapons unlocked, and we've got the Slimer, the Flow Gun, the Spicus, which is kind of like a little cactus shank there for some melee damage, and the Heaver. Now, I've been using the Flow Gun mainly. I do like the area effect. However, it's a super slow projectile. It can be challenging to hit some of the mobs. And then we look through the specials. Now, this is your special abilities. They're different for every hero. The Xenologist actually has a log roll, which is just amazingly fun. I instantly thought of Orcs Must Die the first time I saw it, but using it is just really, really fun. And then the Tornado, which is a just incredible crowd control ability that I probably don't use enough, but is extremely strong. Now, in addition to just earning points for stats and equipment, every map you complete, you will also earn skin points. I've got 40 sitting here, and it allows you to unlock various skins. What is next? Neon? Well, I mean, we gotta go banana, right? Let's go ahead and take the banana skin, indeed. And then, of course, online multiplayer, so you can play with your friends. Now let's go ahead and jump on into one of the maps and check out the gameplay. Which one do we want to do here? Let's see. Let's actually take on the Citadel. This is a fun little map, and take a peek around at the basics of how the game works. And here we go. Now, taking a look at the mini-map, you can see the various objectives on it. The yellow on the mini-map is the housing, which can indeed get destroyed, but these are our aliens. These are the little guys that are in distress that we are here to save. Now, to save these aliens, we have got to protect them in this particular map throughout the course of 8 waves, and then get them evacuated, which they are going to be evacuating to this point. So it's not a tower defense game in the aspect of defend your core or your rift. You are defending the aliens that you have come to save. Now, these aliens are not just NPCs that you can defend. You can also put these fellas to work. So, for example, I'm starting off with 600 in cash to start this map. I can arm this guy for 100. I can put him to work for 200. Now, if I put him to work, he's going to go over and collect more resources for me, and that is going to increase my cash flow through each individual map. Now, since we haven't started the map yet, it's showing us all of the spawn points throughout the course of it. Those are the red globes, so like back over there is going to be a spawn point of flying UFO type enemies. We've got another one right over here. Down below, the big red alien marker indicates that this will be the active wave, and for the first wave, we'll have enemies coming directly up from that spawn. And then we've also got some side spawns that are down these ramps. So definitely a gorgeous looking map. They did a really good job with it, and it plays super, super well. So here is another spawn, and we've got these on each side here. Now, to start things off, I've got 400 left. I think just to get things going, I'm going to throw down a couple of my Dread Siren, which is the AoE plant that's going to shoot out a spore at the enemies that is going to drop some AoE damage. I'm actually going to focus on these quite a bit, as I just absolutely love them. And what else do we want to do? As you saw there, besides arming these guys, you can also pay 20 and have them go take shelter. So now, for that particular alien to take any damage, they're going to have to destroy this house that he's in first, which is an additional 1,000 HP, basically. So we can take one more of these guys. Let's put him in shelter as well. And now we've got a couple of aliens in shelter there that are going to have to take a little bit of damage from their shelter itself before they will get hurt themselves. So let's go ahead and start this very first wave and see what we can do. Now, obviously, wave 1, this one isn't going to be too terrible, you wouldn't think. I've got my AoE gun, and then I've got these AoE towers shooting. These little rocket launcher mobs can be quite deadly. Definitely want to keep an eye out on those. And there we go. So we made it through the first wave. You see we've got some energy and some cash laying. Let's grab that. And now, oh, I forgot. We've got another spawn here. and this one is kind of a direct shot. Now, we are going to be able to take advantage of pathing the enemies in the future waves. However, not every map or every set of lanes can be all pathed together, and this one is an example. It's here all by itself. However, one thing about this lane is it is just a straight shot of enemies that are going to be all bunched up, and that's going to make my little AoE plant just really wreck it, as all of the enemies are going to be forced just basically right on top of each other to get through that corridor. I'm going to drop a dead siren there to help me out on this next wave, and we should be good to go. Now, we still have more bads coming over here, so we do want to keep an eye out for what's going on here. I think I like the weapons better on some of the other heroes, maybe? But I do like the towers on the Xenologist here. And there we go. So I didn't actually get to see any action here, but as you see, this lane did hold up just fine. Now we take a look, we've got 2 more lanes opening, and these are going to path right up. Now, important thing to note, this path goes all the way around the outside of the map. So this is a lane where I can take advantage of enemy pathing. And now you see that group of enemies is coming right over and into this spawn area as well. Now, an important thing to note there are enemies that jump over walls. So, although pathing is a thing, there will be enemies that just leap right over top of them. Now, let's get a little bit more upfront AoE damage here. And you know what? Let's get some of our spores down, just in case anything makes it too darn close. Now, I'm not going to worry. Oh, no! We had this side path open as well. Do I have enough to get it blocked? I do. Alright, so it's good. So now I've got 3 paths all coming into one here. And then we got this back lane. I want to make sure this lane gets handled as well. I think that lane is going to hold up strong. Oh, these guys are in. Let's see. Let's get the rolling log here and see if we can't take a bunch of them out. We got friendlies under attack. That's no good. Wow, and we made it. I didn't lose any friendlies. You see, I'm still 6 of 6. But this poor little dude took a couple of smacks to the face there. That is for sure. I think, just to be safe, let's go ahead and put him in shelter. And then this guy, let's arm him. We're going to give this guy some rocks to throw. And, you know, you get yours, dude. Don't take all of this abuse. Make sure you have a little fun as well. And you know what? Let's put this guy to work, too. So we've got 2 workers now. We should get some real nice resources built up here. And let's go ahead and... do we want to start the next wave? Are we ready yet? You know what? Let me throw one of these spores here as well, just in case the enemies do push through that area there. 10 seconds left. Now, as the time ticks down, my workers are working and earning more coins. So, although you can go ahead and hit enter and start the wave, the longer you wait, the more cash your workers are going to earn in the process. Let's grab this cash here. Oh wow, my AoE towers all got destroyed. I didn't realize. Wow, I done screwed up there. Not getting those replaced is not a good thing. And here are our guys that like to jump the walls. Where the heck are these guys going? Oh no, we got friendlies under attack in the back. That's a worker. He is done for. There's just no way I'm going to be able to save him. Okay, we got that one. We've got that other guy just running around the map. See, as you see now, I am 5 of 6. So I lost one of my workers there, and that is quite unfortunate, and it was due to my little derpage here. I completely didn't realize my dread sirens had been taken out. So your towers can get destroyed. They're going to have health. As you see, they have 50 health, so it's basically one shot. These are not designed to be just sticking right out in front like this. And oh man, now you see we have actually got the flyers coming. Oof. Let me see, our little walls on the sides are still good. Now I'm going to have to manually kill all these flyers. That could be rough. And I lost my worker back here, so I've only got one worker going now. So that, sadly, not only did I lose one of my aliens, but I lost one of my workers, so, you know, bad times for that guy. Okay, this guy is armed. I think the one, or no, I've got these two both in shelter over there, so they're in good shape, and here we go. We have got the UFO-type aliens, or flying mobs, are making their way in. It looks like they're actually fairly squishy.
A friendly is under attack.
Oh no. Don't kill my other worker too! Ugh. That poor little guy, 304 of 400. He is getting beat down. So, I didn't lose any aliens there. You see we've got those flyers coming again. I wonder if a dread siren will take them out. I'm using so many of these dread sirens, not because I think they're super cool, which I do, but I've got most of my points dumped into them. So, let's see. I think this is all I'm going to have here. Hopefully that will take care of those flyers. We're going to have to see how that goes. I'd like to have some more here, too. And as you see, my little spore area was, my spore field, you see, it's just one usage. So once it pops, it's going to be done. You're going to have to replace it. But that's one of the reasons why it's so cheap as well. Let's see, what else? We only have 2 seconds left. Let me drop another spore field right there. Just to take out this first pack. Get them fighting each other. Get some scraps going on down there.
A friendly is under attack.
Oh man, my worker is under attack back there. It's those aliens. Run, little dude. Alright, he's good. Oh no, they tore down my walls. I'm in deep trouble now.
A friendly is under attack.
Oh yeah, we are in big trouble here. These guys are just... Oh no, they destroyed the house!
A friendly is under attack.
Alright, well I saved the friendlies, which is a plus, but now I would have to spend another 20 to get them back in shelter, but I think I'm going to. Now I lost my walls, so I've got to get my walls back. Let's get those ivy walls there. I lost my, I lost everything. Holy crap, that was tragic. And then we're going to need these two walls back here. I didn't lose that defense. And I've got enough. I can put one more dread siren there. Not too shabby. Let's see. It's getting a little bit sketchy for sure. I think I will give another spore right there. Hell, look. Oh, wow. This guy is one shot. Poor dude. He is one shot for sure. Anyway, here they come. How are we holding up? We got a lot of flyers here.
A friendly is under attack.
My worker is just going to get wrecked. That's just all there is to it. Yep, he's down. Oh, wow. 3 of 6. I lost my little dude I armed. I sent him off to his death. That's terrible. That is absolutely terrible. I've got 3 left is it. My worker is down. So there goes my income. This is a little bit sketchy here. This is the final wave. I've got those guys all sheltered. You know what? I think let's just load it up right here, because now, sadly, I've done so poorly here that all I have to defend is this hut. That's 2 of the workers. And then there's one more, what, in one of these huts? Let's see. Yeah, then there's one more here, so I just have to defend these huts, so... Ouch. What more can you say? We got the big face bomb here. Half of the little aliens that we're desperately calling in distress have been wrecked. Sorry, little homies. Oh yeah, we got quite the force rolling through here. How we holding up? Okay, we got the UFO types. The flyers. These guys are hard to hit with this particular weapon.
Evacuation ship has arrived.
Alright, so the evacuation ship is here, and now they're out of their shelter. So they're going to run directly over and evacuate into the ship here. So got to keep an eye on what's up as these guys slowly get evacuated. Of course, they can be attacked right here, but it looks like we beat down the majority of the pack. I think there might be one more straggler running around the map somewhere, or maybe not even. I think we got them. So sadly, only 3 of 6. Definitely not the victory that I was hoping for, that's for sure. And there we go. It was not a glorious victory, but it was a victory nonetheless. Now that is a look at the gameplay of the Xenologist, but these heroes are so different. I wanted to just kind of pop through and look through their abilities. So let's start off with the Marine. The Marine is going to get a straight-up barrier, a little bit more of a sci-fi Sanctum-feeling barrier, maybe. We got the Sentry Gun, weak but versatile ground and air tower, swivels 360 degrees, short range, so you'll have to be careful with the placement. We got the Plasma Launcher, balls of plasma that explode on impact and damages multiple targets. The Dual Sentry, massive damage per shot, is offset by a narrow targeting lane and slow rate of fire. Then you've got the Riot Tower. Oh man. Missile defense. Covers a wide area. The Magnetic Mortar launches a disc-like missile in a boomerang trajectory that can take out multiple aliens. That looks super duper cool. Let's take a look at the weapons. We got the Laser Assault Rifle. The Mine Launcher. Well, you know you gotta have an energy sword. Then we got the Riot Gun. The specials here on the Marine is payload delivery. Now I remember this one from playing it before in the alpha. It's a strategic missile launch, for God's sakes. It's just super, super cool. Now taking a look at the Gadgeteer. The Gadgeteer has a little bit different of a setup. However, we do have the same basic feel to a lot of them. We've got the walls. Every character's got to have some walls, and that is the Blast Bulwark. The Sentinel Robot, not the deadliest tower, but once it locks onto a target, it really doesn't make the kill. Dying Star increases the health and energy recovery rate of heroes that step into the aura, so you pop one of these bad boys down when you want to spam your energy abilities. The Nanobot Hive. This one, I still remember thinking about it the first time I saw it. It definitely feels like the Dryad's Bees in DD2, no doubt about it. The Nanobot Hive is really cool, though. We've got a repair robot that will repair damaged towers in the area. Later on, as you get into the more difficult maps, this particular tower is just ridiculously effective. Then we've got the Particle Tower, one of the most powerful towers ever devised, but it's a 30-degree range of motion, so it is very, very directional. And then we've got the Stasis Field, stuns and temporarily disables enemies from being able to attack. The weapons on the Gadgeteer are the Laser Pistol, the Plasma Streamer, the Grenade Launcher, and the Particle Streamer. Now this is the character that I'm just itching to play. I'm gonna have to go in and check this guy out because this embodies what I usually play in games, and that is the minigun toting. Mean tanky type. We take a look through the Shock Trooper here. Of course, they've got their walls, which are the Riot Phalanx. A Gatling gun. Do I need to say more? It's a Gatling gun, y'all. Good stuff there. A Tesla Tower. Now, it says here, place these towers in pairs to create a wall that stuns any enemies that crosses their path. It just sounds really nice, right? We got the Motion Disruptor. Impairs the nervous system and slows down enemy movement. Then the Rocket Tower. Heavy rocket firing tower that causes big damage to a wide area. The Electron Magnifier only targets enemies that are stunned, but deals deadly force every time. So you combine this with your Tesla Towers for some big time whoop-pow. And then the Flamethrower, the Flame Tower, Flamethrower that burns enemies over time. Place them early in your enemy's path for maximum effect. This, of course, is going to be the big AoE tower for the Shock Trooper. Now, the Shock Trooper's weapons, the Power Hammer. This dude needs a big hammer, and he's got one. The Needle Cannon, there's our Gatling gun. Each round delivers small pain, but when you're delivering them in nonstop fury, this is an awesome weapon for taking out lots of little guys in a hurry. Then we've also got a grenade launcher, an ion cannon, and then the specials here on the Shock Trooper Iron Skin. You pop this, becomes Super Tank, and then Shock and Awe produces a huge blast of light and a hologram that can knock down and stun enemies in a huge range. So, lots coming to Alien 911. This game has come so far since the very first time I looked at it. One thing that I have not been able to say up until this point, and that is how you can play it. You can play it right now on Steam in early access. So Alien 911 has finally arrived. The game is still being developed, so you can come in, play the game. You all know how early access works. Give your feedback to the developer and help shape the future of Alien 911. So thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to click that like button. Please subscribe to the channel. As always, this is your home for awesome tower defense, and Alien 911 is now on the menu. Thanks again, y'all. I'll see ya next time around.